Okay, now we are going to the most important parts. All of these are important, but the electronic arrangements are the most important because all our studies depends upon the outermost electrons. In some, there will be one electron, another one, two electron, three electron, four electron, five electron, 6, 7, and last 8. Okay, so let us think how the three particles are arranged in an atom. The proton and neutron are contained in the central core, which is very, very small. There, the protons and neutrons stay together, having a strong force of attraction between them. Therefore, the neutrons and protons cannot escape from the nucleus. Around the nucleus, the electrons are revolving in different orbits. Mainly there are K, L, M, N orbits. And also there are orbitals also. These things we only need to study when you are going to the 11th standard. We only need to know how the arrangements. The basic arrangements, if you see, is 2. First orbit contains 2, the second orbit contains 8, the third energy level 18, the fourth energy level 32, that is K, L, M and N. When we really consider the arrangements, what we need, including the subshells also, when we do that, the electronic arrangements is the first shell 2, then second 8, again 8, then 18, then again 18, then 32, again 32, like that. Very, very important. We don't have to worry about the other part. We only want to know the basic thing again. The nucleus contains the neutrons and protons together. Around the nucleus, in different orbitals, that is different circles. Okay, the first circle will be small, therefore it can only contain 2. The second one will be larger, it can contain 8. Again, even though it is larger, the third one is also 8. The fourth one is 32, like that. Because we are not using the details information here. Therefore, I advise you to remember only this arrangement 2, 8, 8, 18, 18, 32, 32. We only need this electronic arrangement because in our syllabus we are not going too far, right, for the electronic arrangements. Maybe only up to the first 20 elements. I have told you all our study will be now concentrating on the outermost electrons number. So, I have to take some typical examples for you to show that different elements having different number of outermost electrons. After that only we can go to the valency and other parts and writing the formulae and all, right? This part should be thorough and to you it should be very much fundamentally strong. You should understand. Okay, let me go fast. Again the same thing, sodium below 23, above 11. What is the meaning? That is Z is 11, A, that is atomic mass, is 23. Protons and electrons will be 11. Neutron is equal to 23 minus 11 is 12. And then let us see how the electrons are arranged. Okay, what is the electronic arrangement? 2, 8, then 8, then 18, then 18, 32. Okay, how many electrons do we have now? 11. Therefore, the first orbit contains 2. After that, it will be 8. That makes 10. How many balance left? Only 1. Therefore, the electronic arrangements of sodium will be in 3 orbits or 3 energy levels. The first 2, then 8, the last one is 1. Therefore, this will go into the first group of the periodic table. Second one is magnesium. Below the magnesium symbol is 24. What is that? The atomic mass. Above magnesium is 12. That is the atomic number. Therefore, proton is equal to electron is equal to 12. That means that there are 12 protons and 12 electrons in that. How to find neutrons? Neutron is equal to that atomic mass minus atomic number. 24 minus 12 is equal to 12. Therefore, the nucleus contains 12 neutrons, 12 protons, and the other 12 electrons are revolving around the nucleus. Let us arrange it. The first orbit is 2, second orbit is 8 maximum. After that, the leftover is 2. Therefore, the electronic arrangement is 2, 8, 2. And for the next one, I will only go fast. This is aluminium 1327. 13 is the atomic number. Therefore, P is equal to E is equal to 13. That is proton, electrons are 13. Number of neutrons, we have to subtract 13 from 27. 27 minus 13 is 14. What do you understand from this? The aluminium nucleus contains 13 protons and 14 neutrons. The electronic arrangements, again it will be the first 2, second 8, the balance left is 3. Therefore 2, 8, 3. That is why aluminium is in the third main group or 13th group. Now let us go to the carbon 6. Carbon 12. 12 is the atomic mass, 6 is the number of proton or atomic number. Therefore, the proton and electron both will be 6. Therefore, the number of neutron is equal to 12 minus 6 is equal to 6. Therefore, the nucleus contains 6 neutrons, 6 protons, and around the nucleus, the balance electrons, that is 6, will be revolving. Okay, let us see. The first orbit will have 2. The second will have 4. That makes 6. Therefore, the outermost orbit of carbon contains 4 electrons. Therefore, that carbon is placed in the 4th main group or 14th group. Next is nitrogen. Nitrogen gas 714. 14 is the atomic mass, 7 is the atomic number. Therefore, the number of protons and number of electrons will be 7. Number of neutrons will be equal to 14 minus 7 is equal to 7. Therefore, the nucleus contains 7 neutrons, 7 protons, and the electrons will be revolving around the neutron nucleus. The first 2, then 5. So, nitrogen will be in the 5th group. Okay, next is oxygen. It's very important element. 8 oxygen 16. The atomic number is 8. That means P is equal to E is equal to 8. The number of neutrons will be equal to the atomic mass minus atomic number, that is 16 minus 8 is 8. Therefore, the nucleus contains 8 protons and 8 neutrons, and arrangement of electrons around the nucleus is the first one will be 2. Second one will be 6. Therefore, oxygen is placed in the 6th group, main group, or the 16th group. Next is fluorine. This atomic number 19. Atomic mass is atomic number is 9. Atomic number is 9. Atomic mass is 19. Therefore, protons, electrons are equal to 9. The neutron is equal to 19 minus 9 is equal to 10. Therefore, the fluorine nucleus contains 10 neutrons, 9 protons, and there will be 9 electrons around the nucleus. The first one will be 2, the first orbit 2, the balance is 7. If it was 8, is finished, last one. Okay, so therefore, the second or outermost orbit contains 7 electrons. That is why the fluorine and even chlorine are placed in the 7th main group or 17th group in the periodic table. Next is neon, the last of that one. Neon is a gas which do not take part in chemical reactions. The atomic number is 10, the atomic mass is 20. Therefore, the protons and electrons are equal to 10. The neutron is equal to 20 minus 10, that is also 10. The nucleus contains 10 protons and 10 neutrons. And out of the 10 electrons, the first 2 electrons will go to the first orbit. The the balance 8 will go to the second orbit, and that is the maximum to be contained in that outermost orbit. And from here we are going to the reactions, how the formulae are formed, how easily we can write formulae very easily. Okay, up to this point, okay, there will be 2 or 3 videos now, maybe this third video. You have to listen to this one repeatedly. Okay, you repeatedly listen, and after that you try to do it yourself. Not try, you have to do it yourself. Then only we can discuss, we can take the periodic table and just decide what is the valency, that is a proportion, and after that the chemistry will be easy. Then you have to write the formula. After writing the formulae, then only we can go to the writing the chemical reactions, then balancing it. Now the 10th grade students, I know that you are not understanding anything from the chemical writing equations. You find it difficult. Actually, it is very easy. The reason is that you were not having the basic understanding. Now we have to eradicate that problem and solve it for long. Okay, see you in the next video. Thank you for listening to us.